I'm back with no stuff. This is day 5 of playing Minecraft again. Minecraft's fun again, maybe. It feels so sad to sit on this log with nothing. I have literally only the flint and steel to make this log work, and that's it. I guess I have Ready. That's nice. I got Choosy Susie. We got, no, that's Ready. That's Buckeye. I can't even remember their names right. Observer's gone. I don't know what happened. I lost Observer and the flames too. Today's episode, I'm gonna be getting my stuff back and I'm gonna be going back to the Nether. You can mark my words. Good thing we have a lot of iron. I invested early into the iron market and it's paid off. You know what's so brutal is that, like, I've had the whole time since we recorded that episode to, like, reminisce about it. It was in my head when I went to sleep. I couldn't hit the pillow without thinking about how bad the death was last episode. It was so embarrassing. Like, why didn't I just stay in the lava? Why didn't I go deeper into the lava? They couldn't have sunk down to me. There's a whole bunch of questions I'm gonna be asking myself, and none of them are getting answered. You know what? I already can recognize I'm approaching today with a negative attitude. That's not gonna be good for us. It's easy to get tilted. It's easy to be like, oh, I lost all my stuff, but you know what? I can get back. I'm already most of the way back to stuff. The worst thing that we lost, genuinely, was the lodestone. Like, that's a netherite ingot. It's silly that it burns when it's mostly a netherite ingot, but I digress. I can get all my other stuff back. We still have all of the diamonds inside of that barrel. So, we're in a better spot than I think I'm even giving myself credit for. I want to focus on the positive today, because today's actually a pretty good day. I woke up, I went and sat outside again. That was fun. We uploaded, on the time that I'm recording this, we uploaded the first episode of the series, and that was crazy to watch everyone react to it, and everyone's very, very excited in the comments. I usually try not to read the comments for my own sanctity, but it was really cool. I'm glad that you all are watching it so far, and I hope one death doesn't get in the way of that. We're gonna be having a lot more, but we'll also have a lot more fun. I guarantee you all those. Do we want to make? I don't have any levels, but we can make the enchantment table and get that achievement. So yeah, before I have to head back to the Nether, I would like to do a little bit of work here. I can't even enchant anything yet, but now we have it. That's nice. Let me see if I left any blocks at the village, and then I am gonna go back to the Nether. I'm not even gonna go back to that bastion. I don't think there's anything left there. I think I'm gonna go back to the Nether fortress and see what I can find there. But let me bring a lot of blocks. That was my first mistake. Let me bring a lot of food. That was another mistake. And we'll tackle it back. Susie, you're gonna scare me if you keep teleporting to me. I do not risk one of your 9 lives the way that I did. Thanks. Yeah, thanks for tagging along just so you could block my chest. There you go. No. Someone on the development team had an annoying cat, and now they've made it my problem. Can I buy food? Is there a farmer villager? I guess I can get a composter. Let's do that. But yeah, today started well. I tried something different. I ran out of coffee creamer, and I usually like iced coffee in the morning. So what I tried was I was like, I like coffee, and coffee flavored yogurt's good. So I have this like drinkable yogurt called kefir yogurt, which I usually really like. But I tried mixing that to try and like cream my coffee. Not good. It was the equivalent of trying to use cream cheese as my coffee. Like that's not ideal. Excuse me. How about you sell me some different crops? If I just went up to a shop owner and I was just like, hey, I know you sell this, but what if I broke your desk and now you sell me bread? And he's like, I guess, bread, I'm not gonna look this gift horse in the mouth. Bread's actually a pretty good business. Look, the market's worth whatever I'm willing to pay, okay? Oh, pumpkin pie is so much better. Let me do that. And I was watching Minecraft YouTubers in like 2012, 2013. All of them had like a little thing about them. They had like some item that they would go crazy about, whether that was gold or for Simon from the Oxcast, it was the cookies, it was the Jaffa cakes. In the Littlewood was saplings. I thought if I ever wanted to be a Minecraft YouTuber, I had to have a thing. And my thing was gonna be pumpkin pie. It had like just got it added in, and I was like, pumpkin pie, that's me. I'm gonna be the pumpkin pie guy. Everyone will remember me. And I guess that's still possible. I don't think that's the measure of success. But I thought, oh yeah. So amongst all my friends, I would tell them I am the pumpkin pie person. Don't get your pumpkin pie from any other guy, just me in hot supply. But now I actually have 35 pumpkin pies, which is more than I've ever had, even back then. I don't think you could trade with villagers the same way that we could back in those days. So pumpkin pie, I'm fulfilling multiple dreams with this series is what I'm telling you. I get logged onto the server, and not only am I the pumpkin pie guy, but I'm also doing an old school Let's Play of Minecraft in 2024. It's so interesting. I even have like old recordings of me and my friends like trying to sit next to each other, huddled together close using QuickTime Player on our old MacBook Airs, trying to record Minecraft Let's Plays off of one person's mic. And like watching those now is really surreal. It's not a straight line to doing YouTube, you know. There's been a lot of ups and downs and twists and turns, and even now as someone who like I can comfortably say that like I'm doing it, right? I have no clue what the path is. I did not think that a 31-day July series was going to be in my 2024 bingo card, but here we are. And I don't know. I can't say that I'm not happy that's the way that it turned out, because it's been a lot of fun just being able to log on here and just do the things that I used to do. Because I'm always looking for an excuse to join back on Minecraft Vanilla. We have like no blocks. I'm gonna go try to solve that. What else? I mean, we do have some levels. I could enchant a little bit now. All it took was buying pumpkin pies, and now I know magic. Isn't that awesome? All right, enchantment table. What's gonna be good to have enchanted? Probably my armor. Protection. Feather falling isn't bad. I'll take unbreaking. Is that really the only thing I can get? Just like sharpness there? Okay, protection. Protection 1. All right, I'm kind of enchanted. I crossed that off my list. I'm enchanted. I have a little Notion doc that we made up to keep track of all my advancements. You get it in the top right. I don't have the benefit of that. That's a NOOBster site right there. I don't have a NOOBster site. Not up to fire cord. Neither am I. Apparently. Oh boy. Sorry, I'm gonna be reeling about that. You have no idea. I went back. My girlfriend was doing some work on the outside. She's like redoing some of the patio furniture. And I went outside. I got back, and she's objectively had a worse day than me, right? Like, she's like working out in the heat. Like, to her, that's relaxing. But like, to me, you know, my job is I logged on to a game made of blocks, and I lost my digital ones and zeros. And I roll back, and she's like, how did it go? And I'm like, I don't know if I want to talk about it. And I was like, do you want me to spoil it? Because she likes watching the videos too, which is great. She hadn't heard of the channel when we started dating, which actually is a plus. I know people, I read in the comments of the first video that went up, people were like, oh my god, Skip has a girlfriend. That's my reaction too. Every day that I wake up and I see that she's still talking to me. Yeah, it was just funny just to have this locked in. And I told her how I died, and she audibly gasped. I was like, yeah, it's a unique way to go. Anyway, how was sitting out on 100-degree weather sanding furniture? She's like, actually, it's pretty good. I listened to Taylor Swift, and I'm like, we have very different definitions of the word good. All right. I kind of like the floating pumpkins. I know I'm gonna hate them when I come back, but right now in my delusional state, floating pumpkins get a pass. That feels like more than enough blocks to go. I'm sure I'm going to be forgetting something when we go over there. All right, here goes. Nothing like a little bit of ambient horror sounds to really bring me back to the blissful sounds of the Nether. Did I want a bow? NOOBster, can I do like a little transition where I just scroll wheel into this Nether portal and you do the teleport? Hold on, any minute now. I know I moved it, that's gonna ruin the show. Hold on. Here I go. Almost, oh, we're so close. I trade with this guy for sticks, and then a bow, and then we'll just do a bit more arrows, and that should be all we need. I am back up to level 7. Oh, I gotta keep enchanting. I feel like I'm just putting off the inevitable. There's just, I know, I'm just gonna go back and I'm not gonna be able to perform there. It's gonna be so embarrassing. But you know what? The fear of doing something doesn't mean that you shouldn't do it. Smite 1, that's actually pretty good to have for this. Efficiency 2 though, that's great. The minimum level requirement isn't 1? I swear, okay. Chalk it up to another thing that the list guy doesn't know. We can make a list after this series of everything that I don't know about Minecraft. It'd be a compilation. It'd be an hour-long video with how much we've got here. Here's 19 things that I don't quite know, but I swear I thought I'd know if I really thought about it hard, but I just can't on the spot. And hey, YouTube doesn't think that you're able to subscribe to this using your left toenail, so see if they're right and have a good one, alright? You know, that kind of stuff. I think if I had to compare the ways that we've told people to subscribe in the past, probably my favorite would be subscribing with your nose. I just think that's really funny that it works. It's a capacitive touchscreen, so like I've tried to research different ways to do it. You can use a leaf, you can use a banana to subscribe, a whole bunch of different things, except now most of our viewers are on TV. Shout out to you if you're watching this on TV, or watching this at all, but most of our viewers are on TV, and what that effectively means is that you can subscribe with anything that's able to press down a button. So, that's a lot easier. I didn't bring gold. Is this whole thing just gonna be me forgetting that I left the stove on? I feel like it's getting comical at this point of just me running back and being like, oops, yep, I forgot that. NOOBster, another teleport, whoosh! Golds, baby! Alright, 8 gold ingots, that's fine by me. Here we go, right back, reverse shot, whoosh. So I'm going to the farmer's market. I'm trying to be healthier. And while I'm at the farmer's market, there's this guy who's selling honey and milk. And I'm like, okay, cool. My girlfriend grew up with a milkman, so I was like, I'm going to go and buy her some milk. She'll be very happy. I have this whole thing pictured out. I'm holding a jar of milk over my head, and I'm just like getting carried out like it's the end of like an after-school special, right? So as I'm fantasizing about that, I go to buy this milk, and he's like, oh, that's raw milk. And I'm like, okay, you know, it's raw honey, so I didn't think anything about it. I thought like, you know, maybe it's a little like no GMO or whatever. And then as I'm purchasing my thing, I'm holding my phone up to the square, and this other lady comes up, and he's trying to sell her. He goes, oh, do you want to buy raw milk? And she's like, oh, I don't know, you know, I've understand that it could be like there are some things in support of it, but I'm just too scared about it. And that's like as my phone makes the little ding to purchase it, and I'm like, scared? Okay. And then he passes me the raw milk out of a cooler, and he goes like, oh, you could take a drink out of that and prove to me you're not a Fed. And I was like, haha. Because I'm awkward enough at these situations. And like, he was already talking pretty colloquially. He was like, oh man, milk and honey, you think that you just walked out of the Bible? And I was like, sure, why not? You know, oh, prove not a Fed, like, because it's that good. It's you'll think it's a drug or whatever. No, because I walked over to lunch from there, just a little place next to the farmer's market, and there was, as I was looking it up, I just typed in the words raw milk, and the first thing that auto-completed was raw milk CDC, and I thought, oh, and then I read it, and it said, like, raw milk is illegal to sell within the United States, and I went, oh, and apparently, it is illegal to sell raw milk like that because pasteurization was, like, a huge help for milk, and, like, particularly for, like, infant mortality rates. Like, as soon as, like, pasteurization was implemented, like, way less kids had to die, and it's like, oh, that sounds really helpful. There is no, please do not get in the way of me while I'm, 1, telling my raw milk story, and 2, have PTSD with your kind. Anyway, back to, so I don't think I did anything wrong by buying raw milk, but, like, sure enough, they just sold raw milk, and I was reading, you know, I go deeper into this rabbit hole because I'm already there. Like, I've already put in my few bucks into buying a thing of raw milk. I'm learning about this, and, like, farmers won't even drink their own raw milk. Like, I've seen it sold at some grocery stores, and I'm like, how in the world is it sold at a grocery store? It's marked as not for human consumption. What you would do is you would mix it in with, like, your dog food, and then that's how it, like, is allowed to be sold in those cases. But for me, no. So I'm like, oh, okay, all right. Well, I just immediately threw it away. My roommate, I told him this story, and he's like, you didn't even give it a taste. And I was like, when the first result for anything is CDC, there's no chance of giving it a shot. Like, if you search skip the tutorial, and it was like, skip the tutorial, CDC, I don't even care what the article says. It could be like, skip the tutorial is great for your health. That's not a good association. I wasn't gonna become patient zero in the raw milk craze. I'm perfectly fine with my ultra filtered milk. I don't need to go weird like that. So that's the only time that I've ever, like, I guess technically bought an illegal substance was there. And like, that's how much of a square that I am. I guess technically I'm a cube. But like, any time that I've ever done anything, it wasn't anything cool, wasn't anything hip. It was, I bought raw milk while I was at a farmer's market. Sure. Ow, what? Oh, I just mined more gold ore, that's it. Go ahead. What? As I'm running away with his free stuff. Like, no, I get it. Like, if someone robbed me and they were just confused as to why I was mad, like, you know, it's a fair trade. I do want to trade, though. Go in there. There we go. Problem solved. You take that. I am going to mine quartz. You know, one of the benefits of mining quartz is that you get to picture the nice quartz house you build further away from all of this. Oh, really caught me off guard. Gravel, hey, that'll help me if I'm in a sticky situation, which with these piglins can happen right quick. Fire resistance potions are great. Arrows are great. Soul speed boots I never got to use. Those would be awesome. This is the saddest short story ever written. Soul speed boots, never worn. No! I guess they are worn by you. There's some despicable people here. Thank you for your service. Welcome to your new house. We're back in. A terrible fortress, mind you. That looks like a terrible blaze spawner to do. Let's not go that way. This one's not better. I'll drink this before I do anything. Okay. Hello. Do not burn that, I need that. Thank you, into the fire. Do I want to just, like, block this off? I feel like it'd be a little easy. I don't know, ow. I'll get to you in a minute, sir. That's what I'm missing is food. I was like, there's something in my inventory that I feel like I really need. That would be it. As my health bar gets even lower and lower. You are no longer allowed in this blaze spawner. Sorry. You are not either. I can hear the wither skeleton. Oh, they're up there, okay. Well, technically we're boxed off now. I'm a real interior designer. This is gonna, okay. This feels like designing the inside of my grave, please. How many should I realistically get? I think in a video, an old list video, I was like 8. But is that still accurate? Because I do want like a brewing stand and stuff. I can get that from villages. I will just keep going until I am not safe. How about that one? Huh? Where is he? Is he up top? I can definitely hear a hey! So glad you could drop in. I don't know how. Oh, I know how. That's fine. I have 15 of those. That is just fine to get me to everything I need to do. Should I try to look for any loot? Because there is like, I can go in here. I guess I can. Oh, boy. I don't need something to accidentally die in, thank you. Lava, be gone. It's my new product. Nether wart, I do need these. Where? I can hear it. Is it upstairs? There! Actually, I kind of want to... That's like sibling rivalry over there. Hold on, that sounds way more interesting. Brother's way cooler. All right. A chest. A saddle. Golden horse armor, why not? Another saddle, sure. There's a lot of chests. Kind of a small nether fortress. I guess I could just leave. Like, I'm good to go. I don't know, I'm pretty happy. We've had a lot of nether. I think that's my feedback. If I can give any notes, it's a lot of nether. I'm gonna go over to the overworld. I have a few more gold I can craft up. Okay, the gold wasn't for sale quite yet, but I appreciate the enthusiasm. Hey, you want this gold? People are literally dying over it. Oh, they were gonna have to go after a hoglin. I should've just let them do that. I guess you did give me some ender pearls, that's cool. Leather, okay. I think we're gonna be able to get an enchanted table. It's what, 45 leather? 3 for 15? 3 for 15 sounds like an Applebee's special that they're trying to use to get me back. Now, the new 3 for 15 Applebee's special. You ever wondered what a deep fried foot tastes like? Me neither. But now with the new 3 for 15, this little piggy can come home to roost. That's right, we've got pigs inside of chickens inside of blankets. I've eaten weirder. I went to a county fair with my brother-in-law and my sister, and I tried a deep fried Oreo for the first time. And I gotta say, I love Oreos, and I like deep fried stuff. But the last thing I ever thought that an Oreo needed was bread around it. Like, it did not improve the Oreo experience in any notable way. It was just a breadier Oreo. You know, the more stuff that I want in an Oreo is the cream. Anything removing from the cream is not the Oreo experience. I'm hungry. I didn't do lunch so I could record this, if you couldn't tell. Yes, as much as I'll speak against deep fried Oreos, if there was one here, I would be macking on it. The baby piglin is no use to me. Don't come over and steal my stuff. There you go. Yeah, just put your kid in the playpen area. As soon as you get a pickaxe, you'll be able to retrieve them. Unfortunately, we cannot supply you with a pickaxe, sir. That's just, you know, it's not part of our policy. The let you see your children again policy over here at Applebee's. We do have a 3 for 15, though, where we don't let you see your 3-year-old for 15 years. You gotta keep yourself entertained. I'm just looking for something while I'm getting all my stuff. Let's get out of here. This feels like a terrible time to run over a bridge. Why am I running over a bridge if there's a gas shooting at me? Oh, I almost gave it a haircut right there. That would've been fun. Don't give me a haircut. Where now? No, thank you. Ow. Okay, this is not the most solid ground to be doing this on. Okay, I don't want to. Stop. I'm sick of tennis! Okay. That's fine, it's okay. My God, I saw my life flash before my eyes right there. Let me have a block ready, because I know the dinner lava is gonna get me. For those who don't know, Dinnerbone added in lava to stop people from doing strip mining in the Nether. That's dinner lava. Ta-da! Now you have a visual example. Am I too high? Well, clearly now. There was another fortress here this whole time! I don't even want to talk about it. I do not care about magma cubes. There's my portal. It was over here! Oh my God. That's just how it goes, isn't it? Spend all your time looking for something, invest very heavily into the strategy to find it over here, and it's just never over here. Never was. Pop up a little NOOBster. I want to talk to NOOBster for a second. Everyone say hi, NOOBster. Would you have guessed that there was another fortress over there to the side? I didn't realize that this isn't as much audience participation as I think I was expecting when I started this conversation. NOOBster? One final time. Bring us home. Already, you have no idea how much happier I am to see you. The only red I want to see there is your collar. Buckeye, you look great. Susie, it's good to have you here too. Is that it? That was the little bit of night that I was able to sleep. Okay, awesome. Folks, this is where the image is at so far. I actually did see that in the first day we've cleared over thousands of pixels so far. I don't think anyone's figured out what it is on the space yet. By the time that you're watching this, maybe there's even more that are revealed. Maybe we even have the first step on the board. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow to see what we're doing.